Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Our 195 is pretty much finished now. We fitted through on our pickup hitch earlier on today, and just throw on the rest of the components related to the hitch. Then the tractor's finished. I know a lot of people have been asking about it. I'm keeping it for one person. I told him I wanted to do a few jobs that before I showed it to him, and then I wasn't around for a weekend and such. So he's coming this week, and he has first refusal on it. If he doesn't go, then it's up anyone else. I will post the details on our Facebook page, and you're more than welcome to contact me about it and all that. But I'm a man of my word, and he has first refusal on it. So if he doesn't bite, then it's on the market after that. Moving on to our next point, our McCormick arrived, our MC115. These were a popular enough tractor back in their time. They span from 2001 to 2007, I think, with a couple of different variations. The later ones had different decals, and they also had a common rail injector pump. This one doesn't have the common rail injector pump. It has our older style pump. Well shod with, what are they, 480s on the front and 600s on the back. Good grip left in them as well. Very good grip on the back ones. And the tractor is absolutely mint. Inside now there's perfect. Comes with an MX loader that has third and fourth service. I'll show you that there now. Hydraulic self-leveling loader as well. A lot of these tractors you see is broken along here and all that, but that's all perfect. All of the tractor is in very, very good condition. With 6,000, I think, we'll get 6,100 hours. Yeah, this tractor is very, very good. I haven't got a chance to run through it yet. It literally just arrived yesterday. I pulled it into the shade. We're going to give it a buff up because it is gone quite pink, and we're going to paint the rims on it. We seem to be flat out painting rims. It seems to be one of our biggest jobs with tractors, but our steps and everything are very good in this tractor, and them rims do need painting. These were actually a very, very good tractor. They have a 4-cylinder Perkins engine in them, which, you know, Perkins, they're a very reliable engine and very, very cheap to fix. Wouldn't set the world alight power wise compared to some other engines, but they are, I suppose, how would you put it? They're they're just your standard. We'll say they're cheap and they're reliable, and that's that's a Perkins engine there for you. Anything goes. You rebuild a Perkins engine for a quarter of the cost to rebuild the Sisu engine. Here is our MX loader. As you can see, our hydraulic self-leveling is on this. So when you lift your loader boom, it keeps this, whatever angle you've that set at, it keeps it at that angle. And we have multi-docking out on our implement as well. The beauty about this is this loader hasn't been fitted on this tractor from new. So number one, we have absolutely no wear in our loader whatsoever. And number two, it hasn't been hardened the tractor because it's only on it for maybe, I think it's on it 4 years or something like that. So fresh loader. But she stands out well, to be fair. She looks very, very good. Lovely tractor. Walking around the back, a lot of these tractors have these bands welded on for dual wheels, and like I said, we need to clean up those back rims as well. 3 spool valves, comes with our original top link and everything. Like I said, 3 spools, big back end on these. And I do like getting my small tractors. You will have looked back over the tractors we have sold. I do like my small tractors with the big back ends in them, because it more or less means you have huge hydraulic output and it's capable of taking a lot more power than this tractor is feeding through it. The downside to that is the tractors do tend to be a small bit sluggish because they're driving such a big back end, but the most important bit for me is problems are pretty much non-existent. This back end would have been on the MX range of tractors and the MTX range of McCormick's, MX cases and MTX McCormick's. up to the 135s. Then it changed to a Magnum style back end on the 150s and the 170s. But that back end was fitted to an awful lot of tractors, and originally was a David Brown design. It's David Brown engineers designed that back end for an incarnation of it was in the 51 or the 51 series cases, which are David Brown. That was when the merger happened. Case took over David Brown. Then they developed, that tractor was more or less developed by David Brown, built in Neuss in Germany, and yeah, that's the history of that back end. Very, very strong with 4 power shifts. I'll show you that there now. Anyone driving an MX will know that the positive click of that, of your splits, your 4 splits, 4 gears and 4 splits. But yeah, lovely, lovely tractor. Yeah, and that's about all I can say about it really, I think. I'll show you a couple of videos of us at her when the time comes, but I'm going to get the CVX out first before we go at this one, and we'll make a job of this one, and there'll be plenty of footage of it in time to come. So, oh yes, that's another thing about it. Its aircon is even working. That's how tidy this tractor is. You don't see all the tractors with the aircon working. I'm not exactly sure the year of this tractor. Like I say, it can be from 2001 to 2007, but it's, I would say 02, 03 if I was a gambling man. I don't think it's a later one, and I don't think it's a real early one either. So, yeah. Passenger seat, the whole lot. All our padding is in very, very good condition. You obviously all of that torn. Our roof lining is very good, and the tractor is in incredible condition. But the downside to all of this is it won't be cheap. But I don't think anyone that's watching this, you know, that the stuff does be good. It doesn't be rubbish, so that kind of speaks for itself. So yeah, if you're in the market for a handy stockman's tractor, she's 115 horsepower, Perkins engine, MX back end, and case cab. That is a case cab. It's just these really are a case. It's just they have the Perkins engine opposed to the Cummins. So if you're in the market for one of those, I'm going to throw it up on our website, and when it's done, and the contact details will be on there if you want to get in touch with us. So that's my little midweek update. We'll chat to you later.